subscribers, patrons, family, fans, followers, supporters, and generally anybody who happens to stumble across my videos. This is Johnston Blackhorse, and I'm going to be starting a new type of live streaming segment. The previous ones I had were how to art tutorials, and then I just kind of ran out of things of how to or to do tutorials on what to draw, and then I was doing sketchbook tours, but I ran through all of my sketchbooks, and I should probably do like loose sketches tours, but I've already packed away a lot of my loose sketches, and I'll see what I can do about that later on. But since those segments are just kind of like slowing down and whatever, I started doing like art suggestion streams in which I draw characters suggested by some of the patrons on my Patreon Discord server, and I'm still working through those. But in order to like get more content or make more content, I'm gonna start doing like a whole Randamn Doodle sessions with me, Johnston Blackhorse. So with that, let's get that going here, and don't need to see my face up in there right now. There, Rui Hashino's in the chat. She's there smiling. Iso McIntyre says hi. What's up, you guys? Or what's up, lady and dude? So, I felt like kind of doing a new segment, not only for like more content, but I think I am hitting a certain type of I guess you could call it commission fatigue, because I've been doing commissions like crazy for the past several weeks in order to make rents. And oh, there's Cal Larkin. Yo, how's it going? Yo, Joe. It's Stin. Nice. So I figured like you know what? It feels like it's been forever and a day since I've just done some random doodles. So I had the idea like a few days ago to just start doing like what I'm going to call Randamn Doodle sessions, in which I just doodle, because I find that when I work on commissions like nonstop for an extended period of time, I get what I don't know if it's a common term, but it's something that I've been thinking like just calling it commission fatigue. And after a while of just doing commissions, I find that my art style or my capacity to draw starts becoming somewhat stale, because when you do so many commissions like one after another, you're working within like a certain amount of constraints. Like you don't allow yourself like a certain artistic freedom just to experiment or give yourself time to like learn something, or just in general like sometimes even have fun, because you're on some sort of like a self-imposed deadline in order to get like certain things done. And with that, like there's like a certain amount of tension that builds up when you're just constantly working on commission after commission. And then there are several days where like I'll wake up and just like I don't have the fortitude, mental capacity, or drive to just draw. And then trying to analyze why that is, and just figuring like it's been a while since I've just allowed myself to just do some free range doodles. And when doing like random doodles, like you give yourself that freedom to just explore and experiment, or just brush up on techniques that you've either learned in the past or have discovered in the past. So right now I'm just gonna do like I don't know, just fill a whole Photoshop document just full of doodles, and just give myself like a time to breathe before jumping into another batch of commissions. And I guess in the meantime I ought to ask like some questions just to get to know some of my fans and followers and whatnot. I can't think of any commissions at the moment, or not commissions, questions at the moment. I don't know, like, I guess a question I never really bother asking is um, what is it that you like about my art? Don't mean for you to like stroke my ego, but these are questions that just I just want to get some answers on, because sometimes, like personally, I feel like there are other artists who do like similar stuff so much better than I can, and then yet I hear that people prefer my artwork or style over some other people, or that I tend to do things in a certain way that they prefer or enjoy. Rui Hashino says it looks like the things I want them to. Sweet. Yeah, Rui Hashino and I, when it comes to like ideas, and sometimes like we get on this eerie wavelength where somehow we're thinking about the same thing at the same time. So in some ways, when I'm working on some of her commissions, like I can almost pre-visualize some of the aspects that she's trying to project to me. I guess, if that makes sense. With some people, it's a little difficult. With other people, like it's easier to pin down what it is they want to see, or what it is they're trying to get me to draw. I feel kind of jittery right now, even though I haven't had that much coffee. Maybe feeling slightly jittery because I'm on a path of rediscovery, in a sense. Because I don't know, for the past several days or so, I've been waking up more and more with this. It's like an urgency to draw, but then when I get to it, it's like the drive and the focus just isn't there. So I assume that's just more or less due to the commission fatigue I'm talking about. So I think every now and then I ought to allow myself like some time to just sit down and just do some mindless doodles and practice. Cal Larkin says, I'm spent. Le justicier masqué. Don't. Oh. Ah, I didn't even read that message. Why'd you delete it? I was trying to read it. Cal Larkin says, had terrible sleep. Share the jittery energy. Yeah, I had some shitty ass dreams. I kept waking up throughout the night. Shadow State says, howdy, bro. Rare for me to catch you live. Cool. I'm glad you could be here. Lisa McIntyre says, had to answer phone. Le Justicier Masqué. I don't know how to pronounce that. You know there are funny child porn on Ink Bunny point. What? There are furry child porn on inkbunny.net. I don't understand that. I don't know what you're trying to get at. It's like furry cub porn is usually what they call it. It's like don't like to refer to like drawings as child porn, because if there is no child present or whatever, like in the drawing, if there was no child utilized to produce these drawings, then I don't think that that would qualify as child porn. Just to call it that is just, I believe it's overgeneralizing it, because it's just a drawing. Let's see. The Justice Mesquite. I found your video by tapping Ink Bunny. Yes, furry cub porn, but why is it still legal in United States? What, the furry porn? Why is it still legal in the United States? Because they're just drawings. Of course, they're trying to make it illegal with this whole obscenity law, but last I heard, they were going to try to charge me with obscenity because of my drawings, but that's been over a year ago. And the issue with that is that the obscenity law goes off of the what is it? Child pornography sentencing guidelines. And the guidelines state that it requires a victim. And since drawings don't have victims, then you can't be charged for it, and therefore it's not really illegal. Even though there is a law on the books that says it is, it's contradictory to the sentencing guidelines. And I have no idea why it's still on the books. Yeah, no, like pretty much like Cal Larkin says, child implies real children, so it's a, you know, like a bad precedent. Forgot to drop pupils on this dude. Thought it was a girl. No. Whoops. Damn it. There we go. Ah, my Photoshop's locking up a little bit. Drew this face too young. Let's see if we can grizzle up this guy. Yes, it was a ripped Shota. Yeah, I didn't have pretty good sleep. I hardly slept at all last night. I kept waking up in 1 hour intervals. It's like I tried to go to sleep at 11, but ended up like just rolling around in bed for I don't know how long until like 12:30 or so. And I don't think I fell asleep until closer to 1. And then I woke up at 2 and rolled over, fell back asleep, and then I woke up at 3 again. And it wasn't until after that point that I slept for about 2 hours and woke up close to like 5:30, closer to 6. Hmm. Um, I guess another question is, what would you like to see me draw more of? Because like I dabble, while I draw furry, I can draw loli-esque content where it's not too. Of course, it's got to be non-pornographic, like SFW loli content. Um, Would you like to see me draw more voluptuous women? I also do like I got to get back to finishing up my horror stories. Rui Hashina says more fur puffs. Issa McIntyre says, "Is it bad if I say borderline lewd stuff?" No, it's not. That's not bad. Cal Larkin says panties. Rui Hashina says, "Nah, Bihak and me have found a way to cleverly get around the restrictions." Chimichok says, how about a comic? Cal Larkin says, lol, Shota in lingerie with garter belts. Yeah, I've drawn stuff like that before. Oh, your finished commission? Let me... Ah, nuts. Photoshop is being a jerk. So we'll just open it in here. There we go. There's the commission I just finished. This. Oh, shoot. We're lagging. What happened here? There we are. Christina Petrov says, what about adding guns? That'd be awesome. Oh, I used to like draw guns all the time, especially as a young teen. Like guns were so fascinating to me because they look so cool and just action movies and stuff. But here's the finished commission that I just did for Rudy Hashino. Finished it all up today. So we have Lowly Cat Girl. Ah, man. What happened with my stream? Ah, stream's having issues. I don't know why it's having issues right now. But yeah, just finished cycling through some of these expressions too. The hell is up with my stream? Just freaking wigging out. Cut it out. Shadow State says, she looks great. I like striped stockings. Yeah, me too. Chimichuck says, how about them Foodalolis? Have I drawn any of those? I think I drew, like, I think I drew one a long time ago. Like, someone had requested it when I was, like, just beginning to draw Loli and just taking on requests and suggestions way back when. But I don't remember ever finishing it. Cal Larkin says, cute. Issa McIntyre says, stream died for a bit. Yes, it did. Also, she reminds me of Alice. Yeah, like she's... Oh, Rui Yoshino covered it. That's why she called her Nialis. Because, yeah, she's a lowly cat girl based on Alice in Wonderland. So, yeah. Cool. Christina Petrov says, oh yeah, cat Alice. Nialis. Oh, Cal Larkin says Nialis. And Rui Yoshino is like, yep, that's why she named her Nialis. I feel kind of edgy or tense, like it's almost as if there's something I forgot to do, but I have nothing scheduled today, and it's Friday. I feel like there's something like gravely important that I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I wouldn't know what that would be. It's like I finished the majority of my commissions. I currently have one in the works, but I'm still waiting for approval on the recent rough sketch I sent out. And I know there's another small list of people who are interested in commissions, and I'll probably take them on next week. But I feel like there's something like gnawing at the back of my head. Is like there's something else I'm forgetting, or there's something. I don't know. Christina Petrov says, never wanted to kiss a cat before. WTF? Uh-oh, Christina. Are we witnessing the birth of another pervert? No judgment here. Like, I've drawn, like, friggin' a lot of furry porn. Rui Shino says, oh, Shadow State says, leave the gas on. Like, no. We do have the Bunny Queen to do. Cream? Issa McIntyre asks, Chimichuck says, well, Shazam is out today. Issa McIntyre says, or is she more of a princess? Oh yeah, the Bunny Queen. There's like another Rui Yoshino refers to them as tokens because since she's the one who bought me this or fronted the cash to buy this this tablet that I'm working on, we've worked out like the cost for the tablet would lead to X amount of commission tokens. So there's like a working down the last of my commission tokens. And I think the next one I'm going to be working on is like a queen, a sexy ass queen in like this bunny suit. Christina Petrov's crying, Alice is not an official princess. Says princesses. I guess in the whole Disney universe with the Disney princesses, Alice isn't. Yeah, she's not a princess. Huh. Yes, I can't shake this feeling that I'm forgetting something important. Oh well. That tablet had to be expensive. That's a lot of commissions. Could take a few years. No, I'm almost done. The tablet was only 250, and I think that worked its way out to, I can't remember how many tokens, but I'm working on like the last one now, and the last one is like a kind of like a batch commission. Just doing these character conceptualizations. Yes. It looks like Christina Petrov is a fan of the lollies. Oh, man. Maybe it's because I'm not eating breakfast. Breakfast is like the most important meal of the day. Maybe that's what I'm forgetting. I don't know. Ow. Ugh. Shadow Sade's asking what kind of tablet is it? It's a XP Pen Artist 12. XP 10? No, XP Pen Artist 12. Oh my god. You guys. Chunchak says, what about lolis raping adults? Christina Petrov says, rap loli god. Ace Mector says, well, that got NSFW fast. Shadow State, I was hoping Wacom's ones with screens are pricey. Oh, shopping Wacom's ones with screens are pricey. Yes, they are. But XP pen, like the one I'm using right now, was only 250 bucks. And for the money, for the price, it works, like it freaking works great. And I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to a visit from my brother tomorrow. He's driving all the way from the res to come visit me. I wonder what other business he might have here, because like this is the first time a family member is coming out to, well, that's a lie. Like my sister's come out to visit me before, like the one who lives in Phoenix, but she's pretty busy right now. She hasn't had the time, or she doesn't even have a vehicle to come visit me. And I think it's awesome that my brother's like going to be driving all the way from the res to just come visit me. He's going to spend a day with me. We're going to have some pizza and probably go watch a movie. So I might take all of Saturday off from drawing. Had the hiccups, excuse me. Shadow State says XP pen on Amazon. I might have to check that out. Yeah, definitely. If you can get like a used XP pen Artist 12 on Amazon, like I'm pretty sure it'd be like a hell of a lot cheaper too. Because I think about the time I got mine, like they were just pretty like fairly new. So I haven't even checked if they are on Amazon. I'm gonna do a quick search on that. XP, no, XP pen Artist 12. No, they're about the same price. Gonna see if, scroll through and see if I can find one like used. No. Yeah, they're still fairly new. It's still a fairly new product, so like maybe you'll have better chance on eBay, but on Amazon, the XP pen Artist 12 is still going for about 250 bucks. Let's click on used and see what that pops up. We're getting different products, not like the specific XP pen Artist 12 that I searched for. So yeah. Shadow State says, yeah, I was looking at them. The 16-inch is just $100 more. Nice. So that'd be like 4 more inches of possible workspace. But yeah, like from what I can tell from this tablet alone, the XP pen tablet line is fairly decent. Hmm. Cool. Shadow State says the 16 is 15.6-inch workspace, but close enough. Someone was suggesting that I do a comic, and I used to do like a daily personal comic strip. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and jump back into that, because I think some of the lingering thoughts I have is that I've been doing like these commissions for a long time just to kind of keep my head afloat, and just haven't given myself to work on much a chance to work on my personal projects that I've been kicking around for a while. And it's just life circumstances that keep getting in the way. Like my my roommate fucking going ape shit crazy one night, and just and him and his or girlfriend just getting all of us evicted just put a lot of strain on like some of the things I was planning to do. So I had to figure out really quick like how to make a lot of money really fast, and I just couldn't wait to cash in on like these personal project ideas that I've been slowly working on. Everything just had to be put to the wayside. So like comic strips, my personal ideas, I should probably like jump back into that now that I have a little bit of room to breathe. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like kind of waiting, because if I get the chance to go back to the res this month, you know, just move back to the res, that'd be just completely great. So like I won't have to worry about things like rent or um, just other certain payments and such, because I'll be living with my folks, my parents, and the money I make right now on Patreon would be more than enough to like help pay a lot of the costs over there. And that would give me like a lot of spare time just to mill about and work on my projects, and just start releasing them on my different platforms and such. And then, you know, like I'm hoping that these personal projects, like people will just want to keep supporting the advancement of a lot of these stories, and just gain more patronage. Shadow State, I sent you a message on DeviantArt. I have a go to work now, so catch you live another time. All right, cool. What's this message? Oh, it's another commission. Okay, I guess I'll just read that later. I guess also right now, like I feel stressed out about drawing anything, just because I've been like on this whole commission run for so long. I feel like if I'm not making money on a piece of art, I shouldn't be drawing it, and it just kind of gives me this sense of guilt. Is like for some reason, I don't know what it is. It's like I gotta, like I have this like inner paranoia or drive, just like telling me to stay productive, and if I'm not making money on like a drawing or sketch, I shouldn't be drawing it. And like going on like a few walks in the past couple of days, I've been thinking to myself, is like, what happened to my will and my desire to drive, you know, or not my will and desire to draw. Like back in the day, like friggin' I would draw all day, every day, just doing random doodles and everything, and just I could do like several sketches within a day, or like get like several like furry auctions done in the span of a couple of days. And thinking to myself, like, what happened to that passion? What happened to that desire to just like be creative all the time? And I think just I got to break myself away from commissions every now and then in order to find time to be like truly creative, and like not too much, not put too much thought into like what it is that I'm trying to create. Just do like what would you call them? Free flow, or free thought, or stream of thought, or stream of consciousness sketches. Concept Sama's in the room. Says good morning. Cool. Good morning. Ruri Ashina says I can ease off on the comms. Yeah, I think for right now that would probably be good for me. Is like just I need to give myself a little time to just breathe for a little bit and just do some Randamn sketches. Hence this new segment of Randamn Doodles with Johnston Blackhorse. And I don't want you to feel like terrible about my commission fatigue there, Rui Ashino, because it's like something that I put on myself, you know, like taking commissions from anybody and everybody in this mad dash to just keep the money flowing. Because it was like I did that in a time of urgency when I really needed the money like right away. But I need to find like a project, or a continuous project or creative outlet which would then like which would then work for me. So I'm wondering, like, if I do like start these random doodle sessions with Johnston Blackhorse, maybe that'll start generating more interest and patronage to my Patreon site, because just this current schedule I've been on with just like doing nothing but commissions for the past several weeks for like a multitude of people is just really, I feel like it might have just really worn me out creatively, worn out my creativity, and I just need to take some time to just be creative for myself for a little bit. Christina Petrov says, good night, to be honest. Christina Petrov says, she's really cute. I must say, the hair is lovely. Oh, thank you. So, I enjoy working with you, Rudy Ashino, but I need to take like a little breather from all commissions for a little bit. Maybe for a couple of days. Just not worry about commissions and just doodle. And my Photoshop is bogging down. let me go ahead and save this, and I'm going to restart Photoshop. Randamn Doodle Session 1. Oh, and here's the cover art for my Doodle sessions. I just drew this up this morning. And what I'm going to do is, like, this is going to be the base template, but then behind it I'm going to post like the art that I finished in the Doodle session. But anyway, I'm going to restart Photoshop because it's bogging down quite a bit. Oop. Let's see. There we go. Concept Sama is asking, have you thought about doing call and with other popular artists? I don't know what that is. Thought about doing call. I don't know. So, as I was saying, don't feel bad, Rudy Yoshino. I still love you. And you're like my, probably like one of my most dedicated clients, and you really help me out in my times of need and financial strife. And I don't know why Photoshop's still being a butt. There we go. Ryuji says, what's your opinion about the alternative art programs? I don't know what those are. Christina Petrov says silence. Why all the silence? What's spooky? Did I miss something? I'm at a loss for what you guys are referring to. Silence, spooky. Christina Petrov has a ooh face. Your your background. What about my background? You mean this? Is this what you guys are referring to? Like saying it's spooky? Oh yeah, yeah. That's it's an illustration from my um was it manuscript of short scary stories. Hmm. So how's everybody doing? Everyone just went quiet for a bit. Hello? What happened? Oh, Lisa Meckler says, sorry, was watching YouTube on another window. Cal Arkin says, oh, that's because I'm eating ice cream. Sorry, lol. Did, did my background wallpaper scare everybody away? I didn't think it was that spooky. Ace of Mechanism says, "No, I dig spooky stuff." Calarca says, "It is spooky." Cool, that's what I was going for. Hmm. Maybe I got cabin fever. Maybe that's what it is. That whole like foreboding sense like I should be doing something else. Maybe I should go to the library or go check out a bookstore. Go have lunch at a sit-down restaurant with a sketch pad or something. Because I've been cooped up in this apartment for quite a while. Like, I only leave to just go on like a daily walk or run. I don't I don't interact socially with anybody in or around here except for Concept Sama. And other times I leave, I go get lunch or a meal, something to eat, something to drink. I am very socially inept in real life. Like I can't deal with meeting new people. Online, it's like pretty easy for me because everyone online knows me for who I am, and just fucking there's little to no expectations for me to like be something that I don't want to be or that I'm not. But maybe it is like some slight cabin fever setting in, telling me that I should go outside and experience something. Cal Larkin says something to break up the norm. Probably. Concept Summit says I can't hear because I'm outside. Well, that sucks. I should be outside too. But yeah, I get like slightly pensive when I'm out and about just doing stuff, because at the same time I get that sense of urgency. It was like telling me like I shouldn't be going outside and enjoying myself if I'm not making money from it. And it's like I have this constant sense of urgency that I need to be making money. I need to get back to work and like keep drawing for cash and keep all these commissions going. But I think it's all the stress and panic is really starting to get to me. Perhaps like I should give myself a bit of a breather. Which is why I'm glad that my brother's coming tomorrow to come visit. Because like it's been a while since I've had like any like personal interaction with family members ever since my sister went back to Phoenix to work on her life, to like get her own like things back in order. and my family's looking forward to the possibility of me moving back to the res. And I think it's great that my brother's going out of his way to come visit me for a day and just hang out. It's been so long since I've seen him. The last time I saw him, like face to face, was back when he was just starting high school, and he's in college right now, taking college courses. That's the last time I saw him, and like last time I had um, uh, like a face to face interaction with any family member was like shoot, it was almost a year ago. Like my sister moved out back June of last year, and she's been doing great. She was sad to hear about what happened with me and my roommate, though. And it sucks too because like back before I went to prison, my roommate was like a totally different guy, and I vouched for him for when he wanted to, like he needed a place to stay, and like he's used to staying in my apartment, and my sister was kind of wary, but then like I said, he was cool, so they lived together for a while. But ever since I went to prison, like fucking, he's just been so angry about like a whole lot of stuff. And after I came back from prison, like he's the one like that was saying that I'm the one who changes. Like no, no, that's not the case. Like I feel like I'm pretty much the same dude. And my sister like agrees with that sentiment. But in a sense, there's a change in the sense that I don't feel a need to hide who I am anymore. And that's what my roommate missed, is that he preferred me staying in the closet about my personal issues and personal thoughts and beliefs and such. But yeah, my sister was pretty put out like after hearing about what had happened to me. Like just my roommate just beating my face to a bloody mess. And I'm sure she wished she could be here, but like she needs to work where she's working and make as much money as she can in order to pay down her student loan debt and save up enough money to get a vehicle, because she's been dreaming about getting like a Jeep for quite a while. So it's been a while since I've had any like real life interaction with my family members. But we're all pretty excited that I might get a chance to move back to the reservation once I get approval. But yeah, I think now that my rent is paid, and I'm hoping that I get to move back to the res, I can just take a breather and just relax for a little bit, because I've been keeping up this pace for far too long, and I think it's really starting to wear down on me. So I gotta find time to just be creative, just to be creative for myself, not only just to get that practice in, but to keep experimenting with things and just like discover new ways of how to draw faster and more accurate, and just continue striving to become a better artist than where I am now. And I know some people might like ask or wonders like, well, you do commissions like all day, every day, isn't that practice? And like, no, not really, because again, when you're working on commissions, you're working with certain constraints and restrictions that negate certain portions of creativity that your artwork begins to become stale because you're not practicing, you're not discovering, you're not learning, you're just drawing what more or less what's set before you. And it's great and all, like to earn money and everything, but I haven't given myself opportunity to just do what I'm doing right now and just like doodle for the sake of doodling. Like for the past several weeks, like more or less every drawing that I've been doing has been all for the sake of earning money. And after doing that for so long, and when I'm not drawing for money, I get like a sense of, I guess, paranoia or something. To like I think spawning from like that sense of urgency that I've been having for the past several months to just draw for money, just so I can maintain this apartment, so I can continue eating, so I can continue my existence. I think it's about time to just give myself a little breather now that things are settling down. And I'm not criticizing anybody who's commissioned me in the past. I'm not saying that they're overworking me. This is just something that was a necessity for me at that point in time. So, like, all my clients don't need to bear any fault or guilt that they like. I don't want them to feel like they overworked me because I did it to myself, really, because it's something that was necessary. So if you did commission me in the past, like friggin', don't feel bad about it. I don't want you to feel negative and whatever, but it's like something I've always wanted to do is just earn money from my artwork. But right now, I just need to give myself time to be creative for creativity's sake. And hopefully in the near future I'll find like a happy medium to where I'm not so stressed out about bills and appointments and deadlines and all of that. There we go. Cal Larkin's gotten a brain freeze. Too much ice cream, Cal Larkin. Christina Petrov says, do you just use random faces or you have models like TV girls and such? They're just random faces. Like if I show you my like workspace right now, let me pull up my, there we go. Like as you can see, like my workstation, I don't have like any forms of reference around me. None on the monitor either. So like these faces I'm drawing are just like off the top of my head. There we go. Wait, why am I adjusting the camera when I'm just going to turn it off? Blink. Yeah, that's like an inquiry that people often ask is like is that do I use like facial reference or like a body reference? Like when I'm randomly doodling like this, like I don't use reference. And when I did my lowly drawings in the past, and lowly drawings right now, the the safe for work stuff, I don't use like real reference. I don't use photos of real people or anything. Usually the only times I do use like photo reference is when I'm doing anatomy studies. So like when I'm drawing like muscles and figure drawings, like I'll draw from muscle magazines or swimsuit magazines. Cal Larkin's still suffering a brain freeze, I assume. Christina Petrov says, that's great because they're actually very pretty. Well, thank you, Christina Petrov. Christina Petrov says, you have a pretty mind. Well, thank you. Are you sure it's not a beautiful mind? Lame joke. I was trying to make a reference to that Russell Crowe movie, A Beautiful Mind. Where it's like this guy's like a freaking genius and math whiz, but he suffers from schizophrenia. Snap, crackle, pop. Ah, I should get myself some lunch here pretty soon. I don't know what to eat though. What should I eat, guys? People? Guys and gals? Rudy Hashino, are you still there? What should I eat? I want to get some noms. Nom 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 nom. You know, it's been a while since I've had some Chinese food. Hot dogs! Kyle Larkin says barbecue pulled pork. Hot dogs does sound appealing. Maybe I can get some pre-packaged barbecue pulled pork. Get like a I almost said McDonald's hot dogs. 7-Eleven. Get some 7-Eleven hot dogs and just dump on the barbecue pulled pork. Hot dogs does sound tasty though. Rui Ashina says barbecue pulled pork plus hot dogs. A barbecue pork hot dog. Yes. East McIntyre says hi again. Had to go away from keyboard for a bit. Had to go AFK for a bit. I wonder if they have, there's like a Dollar General food store right around the corner. I wonder if they have like pre-packaged barbecue pulled pork. And then there's a 7-Eleven across the street from that. Get a hot dog from there, come home, come back here and just friggin' lay that barbecue pulled pork on top of that hot dog. Look at this. I could probably do like a aspiring gymnast manga or something. What would you guys think of that? Not that I'm going to do it because I don't know anything about gymnastics. Lisa McIntyre says, gotta say, those are some cute, flexible young ladies. Christina Petrov says, rubber girls. Cal Larkin says, I'd love it. Lisa McIntyre says, just do it for the fan service. Yes. Cal Larkin says, I'll be this sweaty guy peering from around the corner. Whoops. Damn it. There we go. Just gonna do like a random, like, there we go. Sweaty guy around the corner. Issa McIntyre says, it's not like makers of that lowly basketball anime knew anything about basketball. Cal Larkin says, my character goal is to paint a muse. Nice. Christina Petrov is LOLing. LOL. Laughed often loudly. Oh wow, that did come out looking pretty good. Maybe I ought to do like a gymnast manga. Even though I have no idea. I know nothing about gymnastics. Okay, let's keep going with this. Let's fill up this whole page, shall we? Whoops. There we go. Christina Petrov says, that guy just entered heaven. Issa McIntyre says, at least do a one-shot or a gymnast image set. A gymnast image set would, I think, would be pretty lucrative. I did like a bunch of B-Hawk gymnast cubs. Like a few years ago, and those were pretty popular. At least I think. I like them. Hey, I like them. Or is it called a one-off? I think either one, like one shot or one-off. Like like a, I don't know, like an 8-page manga of lowly gymnastics or something. As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a gymnast. Iso says, make it a full color one and I'll start throwing money at the screen. What, a full color one shot manga about an aspiring lowly gymnast? Kawak says gymnasts and ballerinas. think I need to redraw. Kind of want to, don't need to, just want to redraw it. Just wasn't quite correct to mine eyes. A little bit of fanfare for the Shota people. Like I tried to make this this dude look older, but like he still looks like a Shota. No, I'm I have drawn Shota before, but it's nothing that I've been into. I have drawn like Shota with older women. That's probably about the only Shota that I have drawn. I haven't drawn any gay Shota. But I did get several requests for gay Shota in prison, which I don't think I fulfilled because I didn't know how I felt about it at the time. But then later on I figured like, you know what? Once I'm allowed to start drawing lowly again, I ought to fill like the Shota demand too. Just to please that crowd and maybe gain some more support. Just like expand my horizons and delve into those other genres. Lisa McIntosh says, I think there was a solo Shota in your Pixiv. Probably. I haven't, I don't dare delve too far into it for fear of like breaking my restrictions. But I wouldn't doubt that there was a Shota in there somewhere. And I have like drawn Shota with older women. Rui Hoshino says, this is easy to make work. Cal Larkin says, straight Shota is popular. Issa McIntosh says, but I might be mistaken. No, I forgot to return my movies. It's probably too late right now. Forgot to throw my Netflix movies in the mail. Is that what I was forgetting? Hmm. Kyle Larkin's gonna slip into an ice cream coma. Issa McIntosh was saying, I hope I don't offend anyone, but kind of glad you're not into Shota that much. Not a Shota fan, so glad you're more lowly focused. Though I can dig a straight Shota pick every now and then. Damn, got some dropouts. Way to go, Iso. Just kidding. Damn laggy Photoshop. Cut it out. May as well finish this hand. Did I already say that, or did I think that? Well, Iso McIntosh is heading out. Alright, Iso. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. Oh man, now I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Well, duh, like friggin' didn't sleep very well last night. That'll do it. Oh no, no! Stop yawning. Fill up the page. Get to it, Black Horse. Alright. Trying to think of a pose. Cal Larkin says, I need to practice more hairstyles. My visual library is small in that department. Redraw the head. Jojo Chaba Duo Able. Jojo Chaba Do Able says, hi everyone. Well, hello, Jojo Joe. Welcome to the stream. You can call me Jojo. All right, cool, Jojo. How much space left? There's another gap right here. So how's everybody doing? I think I'm going to need to take a nap. Of course, after I get this pulled pork covered hot dog. Barbecue pulled pork covered hot dog. Yeah. If I can find the barbecue pulled pork. I'm pretty sure this one store has it. Ryushino's yawning like crazy. I'm gonna get myself some water. Oh, be right back. Oh man. Yeah, I'm getting pretty worn out right now too. I think that lack of sleep last night is catching up to me. It's like not only did I not sleep well last night, but the last dream I had just freaking woke me up right away. In the dream, I was walking in this area that I've never been to before, walking down the highway. So I'm trying to like make my way walking down like this. It was like a sidewalk on the highway. So I'm trying to make my way on the sidewalk and like heading toward like a rest stop. And then as I'm doing that, like there's this like weird off ramp type setup, and I almost get hit by a vehicle. Like a car like swerves out of its way to avoid me and then knocks the bumper off of another car. And I was thinking like, oh shoot, that was close. So I finally make it to this rest stop, and this whole time I have like this wrapped up pastry in my hand. It's like I guess it's like one of those holiday logs that you get around Christmas. And I'm just reaching in the bag and tearing chunks of that off and just eating that. And as I'm walking up to the rest stop, I must be in like friggin' Australia or South Africa or something, because there's just like a lot of like black people in and around the place. And the place I'm at does look somewhat exotic, kind of like a desert type landscape, but with a lot of like shrubbery and I guess you could call it jungle brush here and there. But anyway, I make my way to the rest stop, and I'm like coming right under the canopy, and then all of a sudden the wind starts kicking up, and the wind blows so hard that it tears the door off of these hinges. And then like there was like a kind of like a security there's a security guard there or something, and he's like trying to rush everybody inside, like screaming about a tornado. And then I look up in the sky, and like the clouds start taking on this funnel shape, and it really started to freak me out. So I'm looking up at the sky and like I'm looking up at these like giant it's like a mix between like a building and a rock structure. I mean, it looks like a skyscraper, but it's made out of the sandstone and everything. So it looks more like a natural natural rock structure, but it's in the shape of like a building or skyscraper. So the wind starts picking up even more, and like the skies and the clouds start getting all crazy, and then I wake up. So right off the bat today, like I wake up all stressed out and everything, and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I just finally decided to just get up and just finish one of the commissions I was working on throughout the week, and then started doing this Randamn Doodle session. It's a new segment, and I might keep it going just to because like the other segments I was doing are have more or less run their course. But yeah, this has been pretty cool. So if you want me to do more Randamn Doodle sessions, like on a weekly basis, just let me know. Leave a comment in the description section below and all that good stuff. Cal Larkin's giving me a thumbs up. He's down for more Randamn Doodle sessions. And I have to admit, it does feel pretty good to just do some doodles just for the sake of doing doodles, you know. Kind of like shaking the cobwebs off of my drawing muscles, because I've just been doing commissions straight for a little too long. And I'll take on some more commissions next week, but for right now I think I need to take a little breather, maybe take a few days off. Maybe dabble on some of my personal projects too. Finish a couple of scripts, do some storyboards, maybe do like another Randamn Doodle session sometime during the weekend. Stop looking at Photoshop. Cut it out. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me, just freaking yawning right now. Oh, man. What should I put in here? Don't know. Just doodle, Blackhorse. Don't put thought into it. My back itches. Okay. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die in my... Photoshop's hacking up again. Come on. Stop lagging, Photoshop. Cal Larkin says, you wanted to... Oh, there's a mashup with Crocodile Rock and Chop Suey. It's oddly great. Crocodile Chop. You should post it in my my Discord. I'll be sure to check it out. There we go. Still a bit of negative space here and there, but I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and 12:27, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and like get me something to eat and then maybe take a nap. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first session of Randamn Doodle sessions with Johnston Blackhorse. And if you'd like to see more, then leave a comment, like this video, share it in any and all relevant Johnston Blackhorse or Natus blogs, and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, because I do try to make videos on a weekly basis. And if you want to support the creation of more of this content, I do have a Patreon, so check that out. And if you like what you see there, then consider clicking that Become a Patron button. And I also have a lot of free artwork on various art websites, and those sites are also linked in the description section below, so check them out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching it to its end, and until next time. Oh wait, gotta put the video capture thing. Oh, there we are. So, thanks to all those who participated in the chat. It's always awesome interacting with you folks. Rudy Hashino, Iso McIntosh, Cal Larkin, Le Justice Masque, whoever that was. Let's see. I think I already said Iso McIntosh. Didn't I? Yes. Christina Petrov, Chimichaks, Shadow State. I believe. Oh wait. I know Concept Sama. There he is. Concept Sama, Ryuji, and I believe that's it. Oh no, there's like a new edition. Came in late in the stream. Where is he? Jojo. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for interacting in the chat. It's always awesome talking to you guys. And until next stream, I shall check y'all later. Sweet. Bye.